Hi there, I thought I'd make a quick video, promotional video really. I'm just panning around. You can see my little studio, provisionary studio, because I'm on the move again. I've got my tape machine there and everything. My company, Delatronics, that I have run for a long time, since 1997, is no longer working because I'm on crutches, and I've had a serious bike accident. See, I've got my crutch here, so I'm not really mobile anymore. So that's stopped, but I've still got my website delatronics.com up and running. And on the web page, if anyone is interested in Space Echoes and they own a Space Echo and they need it serviced, unfortunately I'm no longer in the UK, so I can no longer service any equipment there, including all the tape machines I used to do. I don't sell anything because where I am, there just isn't a market for it. So at the moment I'm concentrating on my music, my bass playing, keyboard playing, and stuff like that, because I'm a muso at heart basically. But as far as Space Echoes go, I don't want to leave people in the UK high and dry. Obviously those that have used me know of my history and pedigree with Roland Space Echoes. I don't want to leave the people that I've worked with, the many artists I've worked with, high and dry. So that is why in 2010 I wrote a DIY service manual, and it's got my 32 years of experience on Space Echoes. It's got all my experience basically gained from Space Echoes, and I've written the manual in layman's terms, so you can actually service your own Space Echo just by using normal tools, screwdrivers. That's it. A bit of nail varnish and isopropyl alcohol and a cotton bud. That's all you need. You don't need any special jigs or test equipment. So I've written this manual for the layman in order for them to service their own equipment and save an absolute fortune, because I used to charge about 150 quid servicing a Space Echo. I mean, for the price of my manual, which is less than 25 quid, you can do this for your lifetime. Anybody that can hold a screwdriver and undo a few screws without causing calamity can service a Space Echo. So yeah, that's available, and it's available at delatronics.com. Also, I sell all the accessories you need to service your Space Echo as well, like felts. I've got loads of felts. I'm selling the felt kits at cheap prices. I've got high quality Japanese bearings that I'm selling as well. I also do a motor DIY service kit, because a lot of motors in these Space Echoes are getting pretty tired now, and they slow down with age. What you might find if you own a Space Echo and the motor is slowing down after a while is probably because your bearings are completely shot. And I do a bearing kit, a DIY bearing kit with instructions. I've located all the bearings, and the bearings are really, really top quality. And that's available too via my website delatronics.com. You can pay for any of these things by PayPal or by direct bank transfer, and also I offer free technical support to any of my customers who want to use me. I offer free email tech support. So basically, if you still, this is mainly for Space Echoes. If you still have a Space Echo, then and you want to maintain it, I can tell you with a manual how to do that effectively, so you can do it yourself, and it's not that difficult. All my secrets that I've gained in 32 years of servicing these things are in there, and I know what I'm talking about. So yeah, if you want to take advantage of that, just get in contact with me via delectronics.com. My email's on there, my contact details are on there. So yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say. As far as the tape machines go, because I built up quite a good reputation in servicing all sorts of tape machines, I am thinking about generating a repair manual for tape machines, like common ones like the Akai range, the 4000 series. I can do that. I could do that. I could write a PDF manual in the same way that I did with the, so any layman can service it, lubricate it, do general maintenance on it. Revoxes as well. I could write a manual on those as well. So if you're interested in that, just get in touch with me via my email, which is on delectronics.com. And if I get enough people requesting that, then I'll spend the time in actually formulating a PDF manual to help people out. But there are on my channel some videos which I do run through servicing basic tips, but if you wanted a more in-depth overview, then obviously I could write a manual. Now, as far as the Space Echo manuals go, obviously you can get the original Roland Space Echo manual for your model, for example RE201. You can actually buy Roland RE201 manual or download it for nothing on the internet. So that is a possibility. You can do that, but obviously these manuals are made for engineers with proper test equipment and jigs and proper calibration equipment, and they're not written for the sort of man on the street, if you like. So that is the difference between my manuals. You see, my manual is written for anyone who just has a screwdriver and with the basic equipment. So this is what makes my manual stand out from these other ones, and I have sold a lot of them. I left the UK in 2010, and I originally wrote this manual in 2010 for all my customers that I left behind, because they were saying, oh, what am I going to do now you're leaving the UK? Because I was one of the only people in the UK servicing Space Echoes. And so I wrote this manual as like a legacy. But obviously now I'm out of the UK again, not by choice, by the way. This was a COVID travel restrictions that have led me to be out of the UK, and I'm not likely to come back again either. But now I'm out of the UK, obviously I've released the manual again. And, if you're interested, just get in touch with me. All the prices are on my website now. The price of the manual, which is less than 25 quid. The price of the bearing kit, because I do a bearing kit for the Pioneer motors that are in these Space Echoes, and that's really well worth you getting this kit, because I've got a limited amount of bearings available, and I don't really plan on buying any more bearings. They're difficult to get hold of and they're extremely expensive. So I'm selling the bearing kit and the DIY guide to changing the bearings yourself. I'm selling that pretty much for the price that the bearings cost me. And the bearings that I'm supplying are really high quality, like Japanese bearings, like the originals. So as I say, if you're interested, just go to delectronics.com. You see some details on there. My website now is gone, delectronics.com, so I've got a web page going which isn't costing me anything to maintain. I am retired now from servicing, generally because of my accident, so I'm not going to be returning to servicing as far as I can tell. I'm certainly not going to be returning to the UK because basically I can't get into the UK without quarantining and all that, and I just don't want to pay for 10 days in a prison. So basically I won't be coming back to the UK. But if any of my old customers are watching this and they want to get their stuff serviced, I can't really recommend anywhere in the UK. In my experience, anybody that there is a service centre in London, they just don't do it properly. They set it up wrong and they charge a fortune for it. my advice seriously is, if you want to own a vintage piece of equipment like that, you should really learn to service it yourself. And with this simple PDF manual that is available, you should be able to do that quite easily, even if you've got no electronics experience at all, because I explain it in such a way with photographs and everything, exactly how to do it. Plus, as I say, if you buy that manual, then there will be obviously some email tech support, obviously within reason, free of charge. So you can't really lose, really, for the sake of less than just under 25 quid layout. So if you're interested, get in touch with me. I'm going to try and enable comments on this video. For some reason, the other videos I've uploaded recently, they've had the comments disabled. Now, it's not me disabling them. YouTube seem to be doing that for some reason, so I don't quite know why, but I'm going to try and enable comments. Obviously you can like or dislike this video as you see fit, but hopefully I'm doing people a service by doing this, and hopefully helping people out. So hopefully I won't get too many hates. So, but thanks very much for watching to the end of this video, and any questions you can get hold of me via my email, which is on delatronics.com. Thanks a lot.